My experiences with the Teacher Quality Grant by Deborah Reyna. The top 3 things I learned by being a part of the grant are truly not any particular lesson or methodology or skill in teaching. I learned so much about myself in this particular program. I reevaluated myself and discovered some startling things about myself. What I learned from the TQ grant? Item number 1. I found out I was a lot like Sheldon Cooper, believing that my field of expertise, biology, was the only true science. I didn't want anything to do with any other branch of science. This program taught me that I really do enjoy other branches of science. This dawned on me when Dr. Hanan taught activity-filled lessons. Dr. Dukes piqued my growing interest in space, anything space. All the other professors opened my eyes to the fact that I love all things science. Number 2, I learned that the passion of the educator can ignite and instill an interest or a passion in the student also. I have seen that glimmer of interest in many of my students' eyes when I've presented material that I find fascinating. Unfortunately, the last 5 years, my campus has had more than its share of setbacks, struggles, and daunting challenges, and this dimmed that fire in me. This program reignited that fire, and I'm ready to spread the flame. Number 3, the last thing I must list in my top 3 is a simple fact. I used to think that the students on my campus were the only students who seemed to struggle with scientific principles and facts. I found out by talking to others that this simply is not true. In implementing the skills that I learned by using this technology, I've made a renewed effort to present the information in more appealing ways. I've created wiki website and I've created PowerPoints that use hooks such as memes and cartoons. I use apps and programs such as Kahoot to pique the interest in the students. By becoming more open-minded to new ways of teaching instead of the old school lecturing, I've adopted new ways of letting students think things through. One example seen at the right is desk writing, simple brainstorming, but using neon dry erase markers on the desk. Students love it. Other practices I've implemented is using interactive anchor charts, concept maps, connection cards, mini lessons, such as those seen on the website from Miss Dr. Baylor, that include lesson material, questions, mini labs, graphing and charting reading, and exit tickets. In limitations of implementation, the biggest limitation I'm faced with is time. Our campus is faced with the unbelievable pressure of overcoming its status as a PEG school. Because of this, we're spending so much time reading and writing in a 40-minute class period that we give very little time to actually teach what we're supposed to teach, science. The value of knowledge gained in today's science classroom. I have to agree. To quote Albert Einstein, the goal of education is to produce independently thinking and acting individuals. Science helps bring organization and order to thinking and promotes critical thinking as well as questioning. In providing professional development to others, with the tremendous pressure and the limited available time at my school, I have not been afforded time to provide professional development. I have, however, shared what I've learned with others by teaching them individually how to use and incorporate technology like wikis and Powtoons and the activities that I use. Many thanks to the professors, Dr. Ray Ramirez, Dr. Greg Garcia, Dr. Mohammed Hanan, Dr. Jean Paul, Dr. Philip Dukes, and Dr. Janice Butler.